All right, guys, this video is for Red Hat Scotty out there because he has been on me every day to catch up with the owner of this car. So, dude, tell us who you are, where you're from, and obviously we want to know about the AMC wagon.
All right, I'm Brian Moss. I'm from Warminster, PA. I've been in the AMCs forever, and we decided just to build an Eagle.
Right.
Yeah.
Why this car, and was it built specifically for drag and drive stuff?
It was built for drag and drive stuff with like the past 3 months. So I did drag it last year. I was running like 11.0s, so we got the roll cage, frame connectors all in it, and
That's awesome.
yeah.
And the cage, we'll have some shots of that we'll overlay right here because the cage work in this is great. And then you guys tell me you did it in 2 days.
We did it in 2 days. A good friend of mine, Dave Riddell, does a lot of chassis and stuff like that. So he's responsible for all the bends and fitment in the car, and it was just incredible learning all that. And
That's cool.
yeah.
And then the interior in this thing, is that factory seats, factory covering, and all that stuff too?
Basically completely stock. Everything we built wrapped around the stock interior in the car. You know, freshen up the carpet and door panels and stuff like that, but not in great factory radio, and it works even.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you this, you don't see a lot of these, one,
Yeah.
but two, the rear-wheel drive only. A lot of these were all-wheel drive, right?
Well, it was originally all-wheel drive car. It's in the works to come back around to do that. Just budget and time. One other thing is we were driving with the AC on and the windows up the whole time, pulling up next to people, rolling the windows down, and they're laughing, and it was such a good time.
So what kind of looks did you guys get as you're driving down the highway in this car pulling a trailer?
It was interesting.
A lot of thumbs up.
A lot of thumbs up for people interested in cars. A lot of people that wouldn't even take their eyes off the road because they were scared of it.
Yeah. So it's got a exhaust dump. Is it boost activated? Do you guys pull a cap, or is that how loud the exhaust is all the time?
No. So it's just a cutout with a plate on it. I used to have an electric one on it, but it leaked and rattled and.
Give us a rundown of the engine setup and stuff in this thing. Inline 6, a lot of times you would pop the hood and see an LS in these things anymore, but you were like, I don't want to do that.
Inline 6, AMC Jeep motor based, turbocharged, obviously. A lot of custom engineering and help from outside sources. Newcomer Racing did the cylinder head and all that, and he did a really nice job on that. All Holly management in the car. Power steering, air conditioning, power brakes, everything's still there. I mean,
That's cool. And so what size is the turbo?
76 precision.
Oh, that's cool. So what kind of power does the car make then?
So it made 610 to the tire.
What? That's insane.
We're probably about 450 what we're running here just to get through the week, having fun. So,
Wow, that's intense. So what size tire out back?
it's the Mickey Thompson Pro 275.
That's all. It looks great. Skinny's up front for now. I guess if you ever go all-wheel drive, you're going to put a little fatter tire up front too, right? That'll look great.
Yeah, we'll see. Like 4 drag radials or something would be cool to do on it.
And how many miles? So you built it in 12 weeks. How many miles did you have before the event started?
30. Yeah, maybe 30. Some dyno runs. We did a little street tuning on it, loaded it up, and we're here.
That's cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate it. Where can people follow you, like on social media, and see build of this car?
So I don't actually post a lot online, but my Instagram is Brian M. Moss.
Awesome. All right. Brian M. Moss on Instagram. All right, Greg.
Hello.
So this was his first drag and drive.
Yes, it is.
Is this your first drag and drive?
This is my first serious racing event, yeah, and it's been an incredible time, a lot of incredible people, a lot of really cool cars, a lot of really friendly people and event people, and it's been quite an awesome experience.
And so you guys pull into a gas station. There's always somebody that comes over. How many times did you hear, I had one like this, or my dad had one, or my uncle?
So many. A lot of older people, a lot of people seem to really respect it, and they were like, we remember when these cars were new, we remember having one, I remember riding in the back seat, and it's so cool to see a young guy like Brian have such a passion for so many of these cars. And the crazy part was, like, we were doing the interior roll cage, and it's like, oh, I wish we had a different panel that didn't have this bump out, and he bought out a AMC parts collector, and it was like, I have this panel, I have this part, boom, boom, boom. It came out perfect, and it's just like his scientific genius behind this is incredible to watch.
And to do that in 12 weeks is insane.
Yeah, he really pushed himself so hard for this car and made it happen like literally magic.
That's awesome. So as a new co-pilot,
yep.
What was your experience this week? Are you coming back? Are you going to go home and build a car?
Well, I have a second-gen Trans Am that's been a pride and joy of mine for a long time, and he's really pushing me. He's like, do it, do it, do it, and I keep getting sidetracked a little bit. But after talking to so many amazing people here that have just made stuff happen, I already have a 5.3, I have a T56. So I'll get there eventually. I like having fun too. Yeah. So it's a little bit of balance between fun and work. So
that's great. Well, what is a tip you'd give a co-pilot that's out there that's fixing to do their first one?
Have some drinks, have some snacks, make sure your phone's charged, be really good with navigating. Be good with navigating.
Yeah, understand a map before you get somewhere.
Yep. Be friendly with Google Maps or Apple Maps or Waze or whatever you use, but make sure you stay on top of it and awesome. Make sure the AC works good. Make sure the AC works.
The real question is, did he run the radio or did you?
Oh, I was on music, but he doesn't like my music sometimes. I'm all over the place, man. But it's all in the name of good fun, so whatever keeps the jams going.
That's exactly right. Well, man, thank you very much for coming out. Thanks for talking to us. This car has been definitely a fan favorite. I mean, everybody, when we post a video, everybody's asking where this car is. So.
Yeah, so funny story on this car, or a story on the Eagle wagons. I remember in high school, he had this brilliant idea. He was like, hey, I got this blown up Grand National Turbo, and let's put it on the Eagle. And there's been so many nights where it's like we put nitrous on it one night just for fun, and we ripped around our streets. And I remember we lined up with a guy with like a tuned 6.4, pretty sweet diesel truck. We had the hood on the roof. We had 4 kids in the car, and we're giving him the beans, and they're shook. They didn't know what hit them. So it's been 10 years of his creations and just a lot of pride and joy for him. So it's been really awesome to help him out as a friend and
that's really
along,
cool.
So.
Yep. Well, cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you guys at another one soon.
Cool.
I'm sure once you get back home and get refreshed, it's going to be like, okay, when's the next event we're doing?
Oh, he's already planning it, so it's cool. It's cool.
That's awesome. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Going to be a low 9-second hit for him. No, there it is, 8.99 with an 8, and just like that, Strasser is in the 8-second range. 8.99 at 160.